Hello there, Sagittarius. My name's Frankie, and I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's going to be for Sagittarius for July of 2017. Can't believe 7 months of this year went past. Normally, time just drags, but this one's kind of the fly here, fly by on us. Anyhow, what I've done for us for the month is I've pulled 4 cards. Going to use the bottom card on the deck for the overall view of the month, and we'll use the angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully pull everything together. And because I'm an empath, I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. So all of you Sagittariuses out there right now are named Frankie for the time of this reading. And I'm not an astrologer, so I looked up the astrology for us for the month, and it's going to be in our 8th house. And that's private transactions, legacies, inheritance, real estate, tax matters, your partner's finances, or anyone who gives you support or anything where you get support from, whether it's financial, spiritual, physical, everything along those lines. And what else did I want to tell you? I always go over and look at Veroush, Veroosh. She does astrology right along with the tarot cards, and she simplifies the astrology. I can understand it, so if any of you want to go over there and look it over, it's a good website, and I enjoy it anyhow. But we got some interesting cards here for the month, Sagittarius. It looks like we're going to rock and roll, and I don't think these cards are going to go week by week. I think they're going to blend in and out throughout the month because I kind of think that's the way it works for me. But we have some words here, and they're resilience, strength, light, purpose, and acceptance. And based on what I'm seeing here in these cards, we may need some of that resilience throughout the month. We might need the strength too and acceptance. But I think it's going to be really good after we come through it. What I keep hearing in my head when I look down at these cards, it was like up and down and up and down. So I felt like I was on a roller coaster or Ferris wheel or something along those lines. Because our first card here is the 8 of Cups. And this is the card of walking away from something. So I really think that's where the strength word comes in, and the word acceptance in our overall view of the month, and maybe resilience too. Because this would be a situation, a circumstance, something that I'd done everything I could, like to fix it or change it or alter it, and somehow, some way, I just said, forget it, and I turned my back on it, and I walked away from it. Because to waste, here's what they're telling me. They're saying that if we waste our energy, our expertise, our physical time, if we're wasting it and wasting it, what use is it if our situation hasn't changed? And maybe we have a lot invested in it, but sometimes, Sagittarius, sometimes in our lives, there are certain things in order to preserve ourselves, and that's not selfishness. But in order to preserve ourselves, we have to move forward from. Now, because these are general readings and we are all different Sagittarius, this will be a situation different in each one of our lives. Maybe this situation is in our career. Maybe our job's just not working out for us anymore. We've worked and worked and worked and put every effort we could into it, and we're not getting a pay raise or whatever, and we're like, okay, I'm done. And I start looking for other jobs, and there's a purpose behind that. Maybe, because that's our word, purpose. Maybe all the skills I developed at this job are the skills that are going to take me forward faster, in this next phase of my life. Maybe this is a relationship, husband, wife, maybe boyfriend, girlfriend. We're all different. Maybe everything we've done and nothing's worked out. We're fed up. We're resilient. We're Sagittarius. we're going to walk away, we'll turn our back. We knew usually when we see this. But sometimes this can be simple, a simple card. Like this could be our kid going back to college. It can be really simple thing. You know, I don't think so for the most of us, but it can be a simple thing, like the kid went back to school, or maybe our son or daughter, they're getting married and they're moving out of the house. But we've done, I guess if it would be the child going back to school, we're probably happy. The home was always there. When they come back, we'll always have the home ready for them when they come back. Hopefully, they don't all come back, Sagittarius. Sorry, couldn't pass that one up. I think it's going to be, could be something like that, but a lot of times I don't think it is. So what they're saying is, I don't feel it's going to be for all of us. Don't allow people to drain our energy, and if the situation that we've been dealing with repetitively and nothing we do or say works, right? Nothing we do or say works, then it may be time for a lot of us to walk away. Have the strength to do that too, because there's probably a purpose behind it, because our next card is the Empress. And actually we have 3 major arcanas in this reading, Sagittarius, so it's a really good reading. This Empress card is the card of nurturance. But this card tells us, because it's in the upright position, that we are nurturing someone else. Maybe it was our child that came home from college, but we're very capable. Maybe we're helping a spouse through a rough time, or a friend, something like that, a relative through a rough time. We're nurturing, we're serving, we're helping, but we have it in us. We have the strength in us to be able to do that, right? And to be able to give it freely, because we've built up our own light, our own, energy, and we want to do this. Now, I'm going to tell you, this Empress, she's been pretty prevalent for this month's reading, and I don't remember, because I do these all on different days, exactly which sign. So you might want to look at your moon sign and your rising sign to get a bigger overall view. This Empress card can mean birth. So if some of us Sagittariuses may be having babies. If you don't want to, Sagittarius, we know what to do. But if you want to, the Emperor says, yes, that could be a new child. Also, she can, to me, when I'm touching her, she could feel like a new start, a fresh beginning, right? Maybe we walked away on a circumstance, and all of a sudden new circumstances came into our life, fresh, new people, new events, maybe a new partner if we walked away from a partner, a new job if we said, I'm done, and we walked away. That will come with us. That will come also, and they're saying, with her, they're saying conserve your energy, but I'm also going to tell you, and Spirit's told me 2 or 3 times during these readings, she is not upside down, but if some of us are experiencing this, it means that we are nurturing others to overextending ourselves, and it's time that we nurture ourselves. And so I'm going to give you the opposite meaning also, even though she's upright, because there are so many of us out there. Maybe it's time we step back, walk away, and nurture ourselves for a while. So for some of us, where are you going to get that resilience? Where do we get that extra strength that we need if we don't walk away from situations, and accept the fact that it's no longer working for us? So because they've done it with these other times that she's shown up, I'm giving that to us also. So keep that in mind. And they're saying, conserve your strength, conserve your energy. If you are putting out too much and this Empress is in reverse in your life, you can bring the rest of these things that are good coming into fruition for us. We can bring them faster. We can, move them forward faster, instead of, wasting the extra time. Time's something that's very important to all of us, you know. You only get so much. Money we can make, but you only get so much time on the earth plane. And for the ones of us that need the rest, take the rest. If the situation's overwhelming you and you've been nurturing someone and not getting anywhere, Sagittarius, stop. Turn your back, all the energy, the time, money, whatever, you know, you did it with a just cause and a good reason, right? Now's the time to give it to yourself or nurture yourself. So, you know, it's really interesting because our next card here is the Wheel of Fortune. And that, to me, is an excellent card. It's a 10. A 10 is, it's done, it's over, it's completed, I'm moving on. It's a number 1. Moving on to the fresh path, fresh start. To me, this Wheel of Fortune is, I've set the wheel of fate in motion. And I kind of like get on for the ride. And I derive the benefits from it. So when I see the Wheel of Fortune, I don't think the wheel can move both ways. I always feel, you know, this guy here, he already fell off. Here I am, and I'm going to ride this to the best of my ability. So we set fate into motion. All we do at this point is we stand back and we watch, and it changes that when we don't waste, when we're not wasting our finances, when we're not wasting our energy, when we're not wasting our time, money, all those things. It brings that good fortune back into our lives and back to us. So if this was a relationship I walked away from and I'm like, whatever, the wheel has been set in motion. If it was a job I walked away from, fate has been set into motion. And most of the time I don't really believe in fate like that, but it's like I did this for a good reason, right? I'm not going to waste anything of my life, my time, my energy, my money any longer, right? So they're saying conserve the strength, conserve the money, conserve yourself, basically, when they tell us about that Empress right side up, right? And to find new sources. Where's that extra gain coming in, you know, because it's there. All I probably have to do is open up my eyes, you know, or Sagittarius, get rid of any dead wood is what I just heard it as clear as a bell in my head. That we have the Tower card, which is another major arcana. With the Tower card, no, the whole house did not fall down and we did not get struck by lightning. But with the Tower card, they're telling me pay attention to your finances too, or things that are important to you. Don't let people drain your energy. Those kind of things are coming up, you know, because they told us to conserve it. The Tower card a lot of times can mean a fight, actually, you know, but it was a fight that was coming. So when we see this falling tower, it's something that we knew we had to alter, change. It was coming. It was not our word acceptance. It was unacceptable to us any longer. So we were speaking our piece. But what remains is strong, firm foundation. When I see the Tower card, that is what remains. And I always know, because we're Sagittarius and we're intuitive also, and we knew this was coming, and maybe we waylaid it. Maybe this is a fight with a friend that they've been draining our money, time, energy, wasting our nurturing talents, you know, everything, and we're saying, no, maybe it's our partner. No, that's not happening anymore. That's my funds, my money, you know. Like, we're not wasting it because you need a new toy, dear. You know, end of the story. This we saw coming. But remember, the tower, I don't know why they're telling me to say this. It can only fall so far. There's always the foundation. Did you ever notice when a building's totally burnt down? The cellar's there still, the remains are there, the foundation's there, the top's gone, and maybe I want to rebuild my house right on that foundation, you know, because it was strong enough to hold it up for as long as what it did. But it looks like a lot of us Sagittarius have been holding it up, right, on our own. On our own is what they're saying. So some of us are really, they're saying, really having an interesting ride, and a lot of us know exactly what Spirit's saying to us. It will come in different areas. Maybe it's work. Maybe this Tower card's a coworker that I've just had enough of her or him or her throwing all their work on my desk and saying, oh, did I tell you I'm going home early again today? I gotta go get my nails done, or I gotta go meet my buddy. And we say, hey, end of story. Here comes the Tower. You know, I'm not doing this work for free. Up comes the promotion, or if they choose to keep this coworker, I'm out of here and I'm getting a better job because I've already acquired my skills. It will come in different places for each one of us because our end card here, the last card we have is the Two of Cups. And that's the cups of partnership, right? It can be marriage partnership, good. It can be maybe an old relationship. Sometimes maybe this fight, or I had to say what I had to say to them, you know, and now we're off on a fresh start. Can be renewed love. But to me, the Two of Cups is the mutual admiration society. Maybe it's the new friend coming in, or the new business partner, or the new coworker, you know. Geez, you do really good work. I like what you do. I like what you do. I always think of the Two of Cups as two codependents getting together, mutual aid society, patting each other on the back. Good job from you too. We are excellent when we're together. You know, it's a partnership card. Maybe we'll bring a new partner in if it's a business situation, or maybe they'll hire someone better that actually can stay for work all day. Or if we are sick and tired of and walked away from nurturing our partner, right? Nurturing our partner, and now we found out with that Wheel of Fortune that when we kick their butt to the curb, some of us Sagittarius may do that. We had the strength to do it, and the purpose behind it was maybe they were sucking us dry. We accepted it, and incoming is the new partnership. Woohoo, baby, you go for it, Sag. It's an interesting card because it is a card where it's the right thing for us. So if it's a partnership and I'm going out and getting a new job, the boss really likes me. Took me under their wing, teaches me some more new talents, you know, that kind of stuff, you know. So don't let them go unused, you know. This card is the excellent card. So the end result, Sag, is we get what we want and we're patted on the back for it, right? So maybe that walking away may have been worth it. Or, you know, maybe this is like the kid, finally we kicked the kid out, you know, like, get an apartment, you're 45 years old, it's about time you lived on your own, or something like that. And we started nurturing ourselves, and the Wheel of Fortune, we had a lot more money, and the kid tries to come back, and we get the Tower card again. And since I kicked the kid out and I said no coming back anymore, now I got a new partnership. I have time to nurture me, and I got extra money, you know. It was an example that popped into my head. I thought, well, that one's pretty intriguing, so I'll give it to you. It will come down in different areas of our lives for each of us, but us Sagittarius, I think people don't realize, because we are fun and we're funny, and we look as if we take a lot of things very lightly. But if you cross a line with us, the line's been crossed, never to be crossed back over again. So when we accept that we're done, we usually accept it quite clearly. It's just that others think we're still going to continue to play the game in the manner we played with them before, and we usually aren't. That's pretty clear. I know there, with this card, that's kind of a hard overall view for the month, but the angel card goes with it, and the end results and everything we get are like excellent. So if we feel like we're on a roller coaster ride for July, just kind of accept it and go with the way we're being led to go, and ask. That's our angel card. I don't know if I can get the glare off of there for you, Sagittarius, but it is ask. Ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and your own decisions. So we patiently wait for your request. What an excellent card, huh? For us that we're in the middle of trying to make that decision. And we're Sages. We really don't want to fight with you anymore, But I do believe, as such, when our lines are crossed, they are crossed. And I'm assuming a lot of people, or the people that are around us that have caused this tower situation for us, they're going to meet the true Sag when we say sorry. But the rest of this card means is the card serves as a reminder to ask your angels to help you more often. Angels can help you with any and all areas of your life, including bringing your ideas, courage, faith, confidence, and clarity. They can bring you all that. It says they can also help you with all material needs such as money, time, health, and vitality. That's kind of interesting because they were saying money, time, our energy, our nurturing before. That's kind of really interesting. Can't make this stuff up. It says the additional meanings are ask for whatever you need. Instead of complaining, ask for help. I think that's our tower card. Like that. Speak up for yourself, Sagittarius. Hire others to assist you. Delegate. Ask the people in your life to help you. And if they cause a fight over it, maybe it will come back together with that Two of Cups, because they'll finally get the idea through their head. It says request help from the angels for everything, no matter how small or how large. That was quite an interesting reading, Sag. Well, I want to tell you all, thank you for your likes, your shares, and subscribes and comments. I read each and every one of them. I don't get a lot of time to write you back, but I tell you, I truly do appreciate them. And to all of you that just want to know more about me, all the information's down below the screen there at the website. Or if you want to set an appointment with me, all the information to do that is at the website. And to all of you I've met through doing these YouTube readings, I want to, and to everybody I've met through 28 years of doing readings, I was thinking about that the other day, and I thought, God, I think I'm getting up there. But all of you that I've met, it's been truly an honor and a privilege to serve you, and I've enjoyed each and every minute of it. So until next month, hopefully I'll be back here then, Sagittarius. Bye-bye.